My mom loved the men's event, so we'd always watch the men's event. And when I started watching it was Kurt and Elvis and the battle between them, and I think I was definitely inspired by Elvis's mental toughness and Kurt's just plain raw charisma. I think from then that I really wanted to do something with the sport. I find I'm really lucky to have the support system that I have. Most skaters don't have that. To have them here on the day is fantastic, and to know that they're behind me is even better. Either way, whether they're here or they're not here, I feel the support no matter what. Lee Barkell is the most patient man I've ever met in my entire life. He's the definition of calm, cool, and collective. He's willing to take the time with me and work through a situation, and that's so great, because I know when I get to competitions I can get a little, my energy can get a little overwhelmed, and he's really good at calming me down and bringing me down to the level I need to be to compete. This upcoming year I ended up moving to Detroit because I felt like I needed a change, and I felt like I needed something different, new voices, new faces, just new environment. It didn't work out, and I came back to what I thought was really comfortable for me, and I'm feeling more confident, and I'm feeling great. With this new scoring system, you know, you have your personal best which you can beat. It's no longer, oh, well, my highest mark is a 5.7, it's 112 now. So it's all about trying to beat that, and if I end up with a medal out of it, that's great.
Yes, Chris Mabey, he won a silver medal at a Junior Grand Prix event in Long Beach, California last year. He won a gold medal in Belgrade, and he's coming up here in Kitchener.
And here is Chris Mabey with Coach Doug Lee and Lee Barkell out of Tillsonburg, Ontario. Just a short drive up to 401 west of Kitchener, one of the local favorites here. And he came to these World Junior Championships as a heavy favorite to win the gold medal, but quite frankly, he's lucky to be skating in this short program after he was so poor in the qualifying round, he nearly didn't make the cut. He was 14th out of 15 skaters in that Q round.
And he was devastated by the performance, and he will admit to the fact that he just didn't skate very well at all. Knew the implications. You see his parents there in the stands.
Diane and Paul.
And he knows how much is riding on this particular performance.
So it's important for him just to put that behind him and start fresh here.
Short program scheduled. Opening combination will be triple axel, triple toe. There's the triple axel, double toe.
Had the skate of his life last month at the National Championships, where he finished 5th in the senior men's event.
Good speed and flow through the circular footwork section of this program. Final jump element will be a double axel. short program is worth approximately 30% of the final score when combined with the free skate. The qualifying here at Junior Worlds was simply that. It was just to advance into the short program with no score carried forwards, but that won't be the case at the World Championships.
Chris Mabey from Tillsonburg, Ontario. Yes, he puts that Q round out of his mind and skates a beautiful short program as his mother and father, Diane and Paul, look on here in Kitchener.
I think I just saw him said, okay, that's how it's done.
Well, really, he was given a clean slate because no score was carried forward from the qualifying, and he certainly took full advantage of that opportunity here with this short program performance.
It was more of a mental challenge, I think, more than anything. Being able to put that qualifying skate behind him, come out here and skate aggressively like he did. Here's a look at the triple axel combination. Beautiful triple axel. I'm sure would have liked a triple toe on the end there, but I think he's got to be very pleased with this short program.
Footwork sequence displaying changes of edge, change of direction.
All on one foot.
Rotating in both directions. These are all the things that a judge is looking for in a footwork sequence. I was certainly impressed with his energy level throughout the program. He really, really came out as though he wanted to make a solid point.
And what a contrast from the finish of his qualifying round when he came off the ice sobbing and had to wait 2 hours to see whether or not he'd even skate in this short program.
28.09.
Here are the marks now for Christopher Mabey. The technical elements, 28.09. Program components, 26.69.
54.
For a short skate of 54.78. Encouraging numbers for Chris Mabey with Coach Lee Barkell and Doug Lee.
Canada.
Now here's young Patrick Chan, 14-year-old out of Ottawa, skating out of the Granite Club in Toronto. There's his dad, Louis, in attendance here at the Odd in Kitchener. Patrick Chan is the youngest skater in this competition and getting his first taste of international skating competition. His coach, Osborne Colson, is 89 in March 31st. Winner of the 36 and 37 Canadian men's titles. And thinks that this kind of competition will spur Patrick on to greater things.
Patrick skated very well in his qualifying round, finishing second.
Setting up for his combination, triple flip. Had to put his hands down, and then he goes for the triple toe and under rotates it. It's very difficult once you've had any sort of error on that first jump to get the second one to happen well. Steps, traveling threes into a triple loop. Well-centered sit, change, sit with good speed from beginning to end. The new system has really made its mark on spins. You see so many athletes with superior spin skills that we never used to be able to enjoy.
And footwork.
See a great display of difficulty there, rotating in both directions.
Patrick Chan of Canada with his international debut here in Kitchener in the biggest competition of his young career. Father Louis watching on. He's had a steady rise in this sport. Pre-novice, novice, and junior champion in back-to-back years.
It's a shame he missed this opening combination because the rest of the program was really well skated. Puts his hand down there on the triple flip and doesn't have enough momentum to get into the second jump.
But it won't be a disaster because he did pay attention to so much detail throughout the course of the program. Good spins, good footwork, good interpretation, good speed, good flow. All of those things that contribute to a quality program.
There's Coach Osborne Colson, the 36 and 37 Canadian men's skating champion. As the scores come up for Patrick Chan.
28.29. The total segment score.
53.24 for Patrick Chan in the short skate.
Is currently in 9th place.
And he will be in 9th place. So here's how they stood after the men's short program in Kitchener. Yannick Pansero of France in the lead. Nobunari Oda of Japan in second, and Sergei Dobrin of Russia third. Christopher Maybe and Patrick Chan 9 and 11. When we come back to Kitchener, the free dance at the World Junior Figure Skating Championships.